Olympic champion in Sochi, Olympic champion in Pyeongchang, double world champion. Finest skater ever. Yuzuru Hanyu for Japan. Music by Raul de Blasio. Two quads for Yuzuru. The first is the Salchow. Of course, it's that good.
It's just sublime quality.
Look at the grade of execution. Triple axel, looked a bit of a lean, but absolutely no problem with the landing.
And the double threes and the entrance and the twizzle exit, just brilliant transitioning.
Now for the combination. Quad toe. Triple toe, just hung on to the triple toe. Listen to them. A lot of the Japanese here, they'll look at them. They travelled halfway across the world. And yet for that 2 minutes and 40 seconds, it was worth all the fatigue, all the money, worth everything, just to see this man perform like that.
Just stunning, and one of his best ever. And it's just utterly amazing because, as I said, he's two-time Olympic gold medalist. He's won the World Championships. He is a superstar in Japan, which you can see that by virtue of the people that you say have traveled across the world to see him. He's 23 years of age. I have to assume that he's, you know, financially secure. He has everything. And what's all the more amazing then, that despite that, he's still come back and demonstrated improvement, not just sustaining his excellence, but improving his excellence. How are they going to clear up the ice?
They've got a dozen girls to do it. They're going to take a few minutes. Look at that. Looks like a wasteland.
But it's going to be a long time before Alexei Baychenko will be able to get on the ice. And the ISU, the International Skating Union, are so proud of their timekeeping. It's going to be a hard task to stay on
Still
time.
they're coming down. Even by his standards, it was phenomenal.
And what's interesting, I've heard that his programs this year are homages or testament to some of his favourite skaters. He's a fan of Johnny Weir skating, who was a 2008 world bronze medalist, and his free skate is an homage to Evgeny Plushenko, who's obviously Olympic champion as well. And that's interesting because that makes you believe that perhaps he's a little reserved in his own estimations of himself. If he's paying credit to other skaters, that triple axel with a back twizzle at the end was brilliant. Perhaps he's not quite aware that he is everybody else's inspiration. He's everybody else's motivation to improve. Here, quad toe, triple toe. And interesting, when we see on the computer screen, obviously we now get an update very quickly on the grade of execution from the judging panel. It was still a positive grade of execution on that combination, despite the double three-turn exit, because everything else was taking bullet points everywhere else. Such good takeoff and landing, such good air positions, such difficult entry within double three turns. I love this sort of one-footed axel as a body movement transition within the step sequence. And this, not only are the jumps of great quality, but the spins too, probably the best that we've seen in terms of position and speed. Fascinating, real pleasure. And we as fans of the sport have to be so grateful that I can't understand why he's returning. If I was to put myself in his shoes, I think I'd probably go and perform and take an easier route, but I'm just so grateful that he's continuing to push himself.
Yes, I can't recall, and I must find out if there's estimations of how much he's worth, but it would be zillions.
Oh gosh, I mean, so many people obviously would pay good money to see something as wondrous as that. He could quite easily dine out on his Olympic successes and just perform around the world, not having to do quadruple jumps of such technical difficulty.
Yuzuru Hanyu
106. I think that's his best score ever.
I think, well, obviously now with the changes in the base values, that is definitely under the new rules and the new scoring, that's the highest score that we've ever seen in a men's short program. 104, I think, was posted by Shoma Uno earlier this season.
Wondrous. A privilege to watch. Thank you, Yuzuru.